Greetings, Commanders! In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Magic Academy and Infinity War, its key characteristics, the best troops, heroes and formations to use, and how to reach 200 million damage with the right setup. Let's do it! Let's break down the main characteristics of the Magic Academy in Infinity War. Here's how the Day 3 Magic Academy looks like. The enemies in this mode respawn infinitely after death, with their level increasing from level 1 to level 9 as shown by the level indicator. The enemy formation consists of magic apprentices, Harbinger of Fire, Scholar, Priest Mages, and 2 magical towers, all of which add complexity to the battle. Because of the special combination of troops and towers in the Magic Academy, the strategy here is a bit more complex compared to other days. The best hero for this day is Ains, as he provides the highest critical damage chance and rate, allowing your army to deal more damage than with other heroes. Since Ains is an epic hero that all players have or can easily get, he's the ideal and practically only choice for this battle. On this map, your troops will be attacked from both the front and the back and will also trigger attacks on the tower. You'll need a special combination of troops to manage the multiple threats. Combining damage, shielding, and healing. Soul Hunters are essential for this formation, followed by Bloodthirsty Devil, Pilgrims, Undead Warriors, Brawlers, Magnetic Pioneer, Flash Angels, and Orc Hunters. Here are some examples of high-score formations capable of dealing 1.49 billion to 1.68 billion damage. You can find the formation codes in the description to recreate them. What strategy principles does Magic Academy have? It is recommended to keep Ains' skill off until he reaches the tower. However, some players prefer leaving it on to maximize their score, so it's important to test which method works best for your formation. Your main goal is to focus on attacking one defensive tower at a time. This will concentrate the enemy's forces, allowing your troops to deal higher damage. When it comes to troop usage, you'll notice first-level Orc Hunters and Rhino Knights being used. This is intentional. The idea is to lure the enemy towards them, but they die quickly to avoid drawing the enemy too far from the tower. Additionally, Pumpkin Guard and Straw Kids are used to distract and keep magic apprentices crowded on the left side of the formation, setting them up for later attacks. If you're a relatively new player or don't have enough Soul Hunters, here's how you can still reach high damage goal of 200 million. Straw Kids and Bloodthirsty Devils are your best substitutes, as they have their own blood-stealing abilities, which will help boost your damage output. You will also need to rely more on support troops like Pilgrims, Brawlers, and Heal Spirits to keep your damage dealers, Undead Warriors, and Pirate Ships alive long enough to deal the necessary damage. Additionally, using Magnetic Pioneers, Tauntmen will help control and distract enemies from your melee damage dealers. Be sure to avoid ranged troops, as they're less effective in this day of Infinity War. Here's an example of a formation built from scratch using limited barracks, but still capable of reaching 200 million damage. Let's summarize. The key components of the Magic Academy are back attackers troops, area damage melee troops, and towers. The best hero for this mode is Ains, as he provides a significant increase in critical damage, allowing your army to deal more damage. For troops, Soul Hunters are essential. If you don't have enough Soul Hunters, you can substitute them with Straw Kids and some Bloodthirsty Devils. Along with Soul Hunters, the high-damage formations also use other troops such as Pilgrims, Undead Warriors, Brawlers, Magnetic Pioneer, Flash Angels, Orc Hunters. If you lack the necessary troops, you can build a formation with substitutes to ensure you can score 200 million damage. When playing, it's important to focus on attacking one defensive tower at a time to keep the enemy forces concentrated and maximize your damage output. For doing so in many top formations, the low levels Orc Hunters and Rhino Knights are being used intentionally to control the position of the enemy. As much as possible, avoid using ranged troops, as they're less effective in this day of Infinity War. Experiment with different heroes, troops, and setups to find the best formation that works for you. Good luck, Commanders! If you found this video helpful, leave a like and share it. It will help us make more of these.